Learning to code might feel scary at first, but trust me, it's not as hard as it looks. In fact, with Python, you can write your very first program in just few minutes. And once you see it run, you will realize that coding is not some mysterious thing. It's actually something you can do. This video is start of a complete beginner-friendly course I have put together called Python Made Easy. Over the next few videos, we will go through step by step from very basics all the way to the writing small project. Each lesson will short, practical and explained in the simplest way possible. So if you have always wanted to learn programming but did not know where to begin, this is your chance to start the journey. Stick with me through this series, and by the end you will not only understand Python but also feel confident writing your own programs. Now, why Python? Python is one of the most popular programming languages in the world. It's simple to read, easy to write, and yet incredibly powerful. That's why it's loved by beginners and trusted by experts. Big companies and tools you already use, Netflix, Instagram, YouTube, and even ChatGPT all use Python behind the scenes. Python is everywhere, from web development and data science to artificial intelligence, automation, and even game development. Everything can be done in Python. Learning it opens doors to almost every area of technology, and because its syntax is so close to plain English, it's the number one choice of beginners. So let's start this journey together. In today's video, you will write your very first program and see how simple and exciting it can be. So let's start a video by installing Python and Visual Studio Code in our system. So basically, why we need to install Python in our system? We install the Python in our system to run the programs of Python. That's why we are installing it. And the Visual Studio Code is an IDE. Basically, it stands for Integrated Development Environment, where you can write your program and execute them. So let's start by searching in Google Python. And here on the first website, python.org, you can go to the website, and then you need to go to the downloads, and here you can see we can download the latest version of Python for our systems. So it automatically detects that I am using MacBook, so you can download Python for Mac OS. If you're using Windows, you can download it for Windows as well. I will put a video link in the description that will guide to how to install Python in your Windows or Mac OS as well. So basically, it's very straightforward process. Just go to the python.org, select downloads, and then you can download the Python. So I'm using Mac OS, that's why I'm installing it for Mac OS. Let's wait for it. Once it downloaded, I will continue the video. So our file has been downloaded. Let's install it and just do next, 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 and then just agree. And you can just directly install it without changing its directory. Let's put my password to continue the installation. It may take up to 1 to 2 minutes to install it in your system. So it has been installed, that's why. And now I can see it's installed now. And let's close, move to the trash, whatever you want. Now you can verify the installation by going to the terminal and just type python 3 minus version, and let's see. Now you can see here it shows Python 3.13.7. that is the same one that we have downloaded. So our installation is successful, and you can also verify the path where the Python 3 is installed. You can write which Python 3, and then here you can see the directory where it is installed. Now let's install Visual Studio IDE for writing programs in it. Visual Studio Code, and then go to the first website. So once website is open, you can just click on download for macOS. If not, then you can also go to the download page, and then you can download for your desired operating system. I am using Mac Apple Silicon because there were two variant in MacBook hardware. One was Intel chip and the second one was Apple Silicon with M4, M2, M3 chips. So I will click on to the Apple Silicon, and then it will start downloading the file. Let's wait for its downloading. You can also read the documentation of Visual Studio, and you can see it says code in any language. You can write any type of language in this IDE. You can use version control such as GitHub, Git, and you can use debugging tools that can help you to sort out your bugs, and you also get the testing environment to test your modules, etc. Visual Studio file is downloaded now. Let's open the file. So basically it's a .zip file, and it is now extracted. Now let's open it. Open. So Visual Studio does not require any installation, because in Mac OS, whenever you download a .zip file, and if it's directly an application file, so you can directly open and just use it. So there is no significant installation required in it. For Windows, maybe it could be a installation process, and for that you can watch a video on YouTube how to install. Basically it's very straightforward method of installing Visual Studio. So let's continue. Before doing anything, first of all we need to install Python extension in our Visual Studio. Here you can see the icon of extensions. If you click on this and then search Python here in search bar, and you will get the extension called Python. It is basically from Microsoft. Basically it will help you to correct your syntax errors and give you debugging tools and suggestion for code, etc. It is installed now. So let's create our first Python programming file and write our first program. So let's open any folder where you want to store your all files created through the Visual Studio. Let me go to my desired directory. I have opened my desired directory, and now let's create a folder called day1. You will also get the complete repository of this GitHub, so you can access my codes direct by clicking a link given in description. You will get the complete directory of this code. Like each day whatever we will do, it will be committed on GitHub, and you can directly access my code from there. And now the folder is created. Now you can create a file from here as well. You can create file from here as well, file, and you can also create by clicking on this small new file icon. So let's click on my folder and create first file. Let's create the first Python file. I will name it as first code dot, and the extension for Python is .py. Stands for Python. Whenever you will write any file name and then put .py, it will automatically created as a Python file. So our Python file has been created. So before writing our first program, let me give you a quick overview of Visual Studio. So basically this is run button. Whenever you write your program, then you can click on it and the program will run. And here you can choose your install Python environment to run your program. So basically it is set on auto detect. Whenever you will write your Python program, it will select automatically appropriate interpreter for your Python, and it will run the code. So let's write our first program. So basically in printing any statement or writing any statement in output, we use print in Python, print. And let's write our first program, hello world, and let's save this. And then if we click on this run button, here we can see it says hello world. So if you are facing any issue after clicking on this button and your output is not being shown here, like mine is hello world is printed, so what you can do is just click on this button. It's already selected as Python. Just go click on it, and what you can do is click on auto detect. If it doesn't work, then you can search Python here, and here you can see Python is being shown here. You can click on it, and if you run the program once again, it will run easily. So let's print something else in our program. Print hello David, and let's run code once again. Let's see, here you can see it says hello David. So I think it's enough for today. In next videos we will learn about variables, conditions, loops, and if else statements, etc. And if you don't know anything about GitHub, you can learn about it. I will also drop the link of a video where you can learn about GitHub, how to use it and how to access code from someone else. So basically you should be aware of using GitHub. You don't need to learn in very depth. You just should know how to access code, how to fetch the code, how to commit the codes, etc. in your GitHub. So we have created our first program in Python language. So basically now you can call yourself as a programmer of Python. So we are not an expert yet, so one day inshallah we would be. So let me also introduce you with comments in Python. You can write comments in Python by using hashtag. Basically hashtag, I will write hello there, it's my first program in Python. So basically whatever you write after hashtag, it will be ignored by the compiler or interpreter of Python, so it will not be printed in our output. If we run the code once again, we will get the same output of hello David. So why comments are important? Because if someone else is reading your source code or codes, then he can understand what the actual program is doing. So it's basically very helpful for others or collaborative environments. You can also use multi-line comments. Basically, if you want to write another line, what you can do also is go to the next line and put the next line whatever you want to write. But what if you want to write a long paragraph or summary of a program? What you can do is triple quotes, and then you can write whatever you will write in this, even it's in new line, it doesn't matter. So if still you run the program, the output would be same. So what is assignment for today's video? What you have to do is complete your installation of Python and Visual Studio, and then what you have to do is play with the print function. Like you should write hello and your name, whatever your name is, and write your comments whatever you want to write, and then run the code. Check if it's running successfully. If it's not running, then please drop a comment. I will check and try to help you to fix that error. So that's it for today's video. You have just written and run your very first program in Python. Now you can see it was not that complicated at all. This is only the beginning, and from here things are going to get even more exciting. In the next few videos, we will explore variables, data types, and all the building blocks you need to actually start writing your real programs. I encourage you to stay with me throughout this series, because every single lesson builds on the previous one. By the end, you will not only understand Python, you will be confident enough to create projects on your own. Remember this, every expert was once a beginner. The only difference is that they kept learning and practicing. So don't stop here, keep going, watch the next video, try out the code. You will be amazed at how quickly you grow. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next lesson of Python made easy.